The Mercedes T80 of 1939 was the automotive dream of the world land speed record. The idea was brought to Mercedes by world-renowned German auto racer Hans Stuck. He really wanted to swing at the land speed record. So his idea was to take the world land speed record, and he convinced Mercedes-Benz to build a special racing car for the attempt. Mercedes agreed and the project was started in 1937. Interesting fact, the project was officially sanctioned by Hitler himself. Why? Well, Hitler envisioned the T80 as another propaganda triumph of German technological superiority to be witnessed by the whole world, courtesy of German television. Now, at the time, the world record was held by George Eyston with the Thunderbolt. Now, the record stood at 357 miles per hour or 575 kilometers per hour. So Mercedes wanted to beat this record and had a target top speed of 600 kilometers per hour. But in 1939, John Cobb set a new record of 369 miles per hour or 595 kilometers per hour. This meant that the 600 km per hour target wouldn't really be all that impressive, and it would not show any superiority. So they raised the target speed to a much higher 750 km per hour or 465 miles per hour. Unfortunately, they never even attempted the record, but we'll get into that a bit later into the video. First, let's talk about the car itself. The Silver Arrow, as she was called, was more than 8 meters long, powered by a 44.5 litre Daimler-Benz DB603 inverted V12 aircraft engine. Now, this massive 44.5 litre engine produced around 3,500 horsepower, and for fueling, the engine ran on a special mixture of methyl alcohol, benzene, ethanol, acetone, nitrobenzene, avgas and ether. And on top of all of that, they had methanol water injection for cooling. But there's more to breaking world records than just the engine. The design has to be on point and the car has to be super aerodynamic. So for design, Ferdinand Porsche designed the bodywork, and it was honed in a wind tunnel. Like I previously said, she was over 8 meters long with 3 axles. 2 axles for the massive engine and 1 in the front. In 1939, a scale model of the T80 was tested in the Zeppelin wind tunnel in Friedrichshafen to optimize the downforce. They wanted enough downforce to put all the power onto the road, but at the same time they didn't want too much downforce, so as not to overload the tires with their thin tread surfaces. Following these measurements, the surface area of the downforce fins was reduced by another 3.65 square meters. Sadly, Mercedes never got around to actually take this thing out. The Second World War prevented the planned record-breaking runs from taking place. The DB603 aircraft engine was subsequently removed during the war, while the vehicle was moved to safety and storage in Krachten, Austria. The T80 survived the war and was eventually moved to the Mercedes-Benz Museum in Stuttgart for a permanent display. Now, you might have thought that's the end of the video. But nope, new analysis by Channel 4 revealed that the T80 would almost certainly have been able of hitting their target. But it doesn't end there. The analysis also revealed that the car carried a flaw, which could easily have proved fatal during the attempt to beat John Cobb's record. Silverstone-based Total Sim used the designs of the car combined with conservative assumptions of the power. Now, these analyses showed that it could have reached 400 miles per hour. But there is a problem. The lift at the front combined with the downforce at the back behind the rear axle would have risked the car flipping during the attempt, similar to another Mercedes, the CLR GT1 Le Mans race cars. So the car that was made to show Germany's technical superiority would most likely have flipped and proven the complete opposite. But let me know what you think about this awesome car. I think it's a really cool piece of history. Yes, they never actually made the run, and because of that we'll never know if they ever even would have been able to reach the top speed record, or if the car would have flipped or whatever. It's just like a cool what if. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you like car content, this is the place to be. I like anything cars, so future, past, anything cars, I'm gonna make a video on it. So just subscribe and I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers,